Ring around the rosy pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
It's November 1st, 1980, and the body of a naked girl is discovered by a truck driver from the shoulder of Interstate 45, just 2 miles north of Huntsville. When an autopsy was performed, it was discovered that the girl had been sodomized with a blunt object vaginally and anally, and she was kicked and punched many times, which led to swelling of her face. Besides a pendant around her neck which contained a smoky blue or brown stone and a pair of red leather high-heeled sandals, no other clothing or ID was found near the body where the girl was discovered. Her death was ruled as a homicide due to asphyxia caused by ligature strangulation, quite possibly by the pantyhose they found stuffed in her vagina along with her underwear. When police began their investigation, several people came forward claiming that they spotted the girl at many sites. One in particular, a hitch and post truck stop where they claimed the girl asked for directions to Ellis Prison Farm in Huntsville, where supposedly she was going to meet someone. The witness also suspected that the girl was a teenage runaway, so when she asked, they claimed to be 19 years old and was from Rockport or Runners Pass, Texas. When questioning the staff and inmates at the Ellis Prison Farm, no one claimed to have known or recognized her. They also checked the leads in both Rockport and Runners Pass, but all came up empty, and eventually, the case went cold. On January 16, 1981, the girl was buried at Oakwood Cemetery, where for the next 40 years, she would lay under a tombstone that read, "Unknown white female, died November 1st, 1980. Also during that 40 years, she would be featured in numerous media and true crime shows where they would end up calling her the Walker County Jane Doe. Many facial reconstruction sketches were made over the years by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and theories of who the Walker Jane Doe might be. Like in 2015, when a brother and sister duo brought forward a possibility that she could be their long-lost friend who went by the name of Kathleen. Yet, it wouldn't be until November 9, 2021, after locating family members through genetic genealogy, the girl, who was all the time known as the Walker County Jane Doe, would finally be identified as Sherry Ann Jarvis. Shery, also known as Tati to some, was born on March 9, 1966, and was living in Stillwater, Minnesota, when she ran away at the age 14, where according to many sources stating that she may have been a troubled child at some point. She was eventually put in a halfway house where she and a couple of girls ran away, but at some point during their travels, the girls turned back. It's still unknown who Sherry Ann Jarvis's killers are and why she was going to the prison farm in Huntsville. But it's deeply great to know that after all these decades, a family was able to find peace and closure and another John and Jane Doe has now been identified.
Ring around the rosy, this evil thing, it knows me. Lost ghosts surround me, I can't